Iran is already under a host of sanctions imposed by the EU and the US, and Becker of the anti-war coalition says that an economic blockade of the country equals an act of war.
These new sanctions are not really even like the old sanctions. They are saying to the rest of the world, if you dare do business with Iran's central bank, if you buy Iranian oil, which constitutes half of Iran's GNP, if you have any business with Iran whatsoever, you will not have access to American banks, to American corporations, to the American market. This is, in fact, a blockade, something like an economic blockade of Iran. And by international law, an economic blockade is an act of war. The United States government has created an artificial crisis. That's first and foremost. It's a manufactured crisis. Iran is complying with the IAEA. Iran does not have a nuclear weapon. Iran is not threatening its neighbors. Iran has not started a war with any of its neighbors. Israel, on the other hand, has hundreds of nuclear weapons, and unlike Iran, refuses to sign the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty, does not allow IAEA inspectors into its country. So there's not really a nuclear menace or a nuclear danger from Iran. So what is the cause? What's the cause of the crisis, of the artificial crisis? The real goal is the United States government has embarked on a course of extreme economic aggression against Iran with the hope that by creating economic suffering, economic isolation, economic misery, that part of the population will rise up or become disenfranchised with the government so that the U.S. can do, as it has in history, carry out regime change.